How's it going, everyone? It's your favorite inconsistent, fire-resistant, non-existent streamer here, Resto Chesto. And as president and CEO of the Fat Forehead Club, I have to get my daughter ready to take over. I can't have her on her phone all the time looking at degenerate ass streamers on YouTube. So in order to get her to do something way more constructive, I go to her room and I notice she has an abundance of microplastic monstrosities, aka Legos, enough to match the GDP of Vietnam. So we decide to play with Legos, and by we I mean I. And while we're on this topic, I'm not sure why Lego boxes are so hard to open. I have to resort to my tool that I named my lesbian with braces, aka my box cutter. She didn't seem too entertained, so let's go big or stay home. Welcome to Temu Legoland. Welcome to Legoland, Korea. We did get here a little early, so a lot of things were locked. And I mean locked. Locked harder than my car door when the GPS says turn right on Martin Luther King Boulevard. But all is well because my daughter was happy and dancing harder than a suburban kid when new Eminem drops. So let's get to it. First, we have to be anti-Amish and take some pictures. You know, photographs are good for memories. And you know what else is good for memories? Floor lamps. Because once my mother hit me with a floor lamp when I was little, and I haven't forgotten about it since. Let's move on. I was highly impressed by the photo booth. The pictures printed out faster than I expected, but as you can see, my daughter's muscle memory kicked in from the Nike factory that she works in, and she grabbed the product lickety split. Before we start our Lego adventure, we go to Brick Street Cafe. Just like most of my exes, it's very pretty on the outside, but not much substance on the inside, and it's always available. They have many choices of refreshments like cakes, pies, snacks, and coffee. You know, just no tea because I'm pretty sure America handled that shit back in 1773. They have all the add-ons on display, and I made sure to get extra Legos in mine. Again, Brick Street Cafe is a great place to go to get your shot of caffeine, to get to the dopamine of ruining your wallet at this glorified playground. And hey, they even have our good friend Detox.
Cause down on Crenshaw, between Normandy and West End, we call this here a little 2020. What?
Make sure y'all sub up to Detox, he's a good guy. After taking some pictures with some fans, we go to a place that's more bricked up than me at 6 a.m. Bricktopia. You know, I'm glad we have the technology to capture these moments, you know. My granddad always told me that I rely way too much on technology, but oh, how the tables have turned since now he relies on technology for life support. Isn't it funny? Anyway, my tiny human seems to have located a train. At least this railroad isn't underground, you know. Actually, this reminds me of something. Let's have a quick flashback. So real shit. What's your plan, bro? Like, you trying to like learn a trade, get a job, like you rap?
I'm glad you asked me that, bro. Like, young nigga from Chicago, bro. I know motherfuckers think, he want to be this and that. No, like, really, I fuck with trains, gang. You know, my city, we got all the trains. I'm down there hearing trains 24/7. So I didn't just fell in love with that shit. I fuck with trains, and I already talked to like CSX on what is that? It's either Cicero or Western. I talked to their ass, and they talking about some 44 through 58 an hour for driving the train and shit. I'm like, damn, that's damn near good money. So I'm like, shit, I might fuck with that.
Fuck with that train shit, but like the way you just said that shit was just like really passionate to me. And I love hearing about like people's passions, like no matter what it is. Yo, get on that shit, bro. You got a plan to make it out, bro. Like that shit crazy, bro. Like trains, bro. Like I ain't never like you know what's crazy? Like trains is a very lucrative business. I actually watched a video about trains. Like I didn't even know they had grinders for the rails. I didn't even know like that shit's like on schedule like that. Like that shit crazy. Like a lot of autistic
It's more than just a motherfucker ruining your day by crossing the street and shit.
Yeah, it's more than that, bro. That's some shit that I never expected hearing from you, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
And like I think about it like this too. Like if I'm on a train, I'm about to be going different places, bro, that I probably ain't been before. I'm finna travel while I'm working. That's how I'm thinking about it. I'm like, hell yeah, I'm finna do that, bro. Like that's something I definitely want to do. You know, I want to explore different places and shit. Cause I'm a little nigga from the city. I ain't never seen no horse or nothing like that. Like no cow or nothing like that. I need to see a sheet.
Keep that shit on in your fucking mind, bro. If you got to
Bro.
change your motherfucking wallpaper to a train, nigga, like something, bro. Like, I'm just saying, bro. Like, you gotta do something.
Nah, bro, I'm heavy on that train shit, you know? Like, damn, bro. If I get on these trains, then I gotta leave my people behind them now. Cause I know if I get on this train, I'm gonna get my bag. Ain't shit finna stop me from the bag, bro. That's dead as fuck. If I get on them trains, nigga, you not seeing me, bro. I swear I'm not coming home.
As a person who got to the bag and left home, trust me, the people's gonna be alright, bro. You gonna get slack from your friends. They're gonna be like, oh shit, you left, you did this. Cause I'm from Atlanta. And they're like, right. Oh yeah, you left, you did this, you did that. But like, you know, take care of Mom Dukes, bro. Cause at the end of the day, bro, no woman is ever gonna love you more than your Mom Dukes is, bro. Period.
Bro. And I think, bro, like I can't relate to that at all. Like I can, but I can't. Like me, bro, I'm finna trauma dump crazy, bro. Like I lost my mama when I was 10 years old, bro. So
shit.
That shit, it really hurt me, gang. And like 2 years before that, my auntie passed. And then like when my auntie passed, then my mama passed, and my uncle passed. I was like, yeah, hell no. After that, I ain't gonna lie, I crashed out. I was a crash out before the shit came to trend, bro. I've been on that shit. Like I've been a demon. I ain't gonna lie, I feel like I'm a demon child, bro. I need saving, like for real. And like, bro, that shit, it just hurt me, gang. A young nigga, I feel like it'll just that's a part of me. I just gotta let go if I go with the trains and shit, you know? Cause I love what I do. It is money in this shit, you know?
I'm telling you this shit as a person who did the same shit, bro. You gotta get out of that shit. You gotta pursue something that you actually love and that's gonna make you happy, bro. Because you can't, like I always tell people, bro, you cannot give the keys to your happiness to either another person or a certain thing, because then you give the keys to that person to take that shit away from you, bro. You gotta set yourself up for success first, because if you are the foundation of what you're trying to build, then it will always be great. But if you rely on something else to be your foundation, that shit gonna crumble. And if you trying to build something, especially as a young nigga, listen, bro. I know you done probably already had this fucking speech before. You already got 2 strikes. You a male.
No, hey, I already know,
black.
Man. I already know.
It's over with for you. You don't got no more chances, my guy.
On me.
Get that shit right, bro. Figure out what you need to do for that train shit. Because one day, maybe you might be sitting on the toilet on Monkey one day in a couple years. But guess what? You're going to be Monkey in New Zealand. You're going to be Monkey in fucking Turkey. In Istanbul.
Yeah. Monkey in Africa. Wait, that don't even sound right.
I ain't even trying. Yeah, that don't even. Yeah.
No, even. Shit. Hey, hold on. Wait, before you leave though, bro.
Yeah, what's up?
You own any firearms?
Do I own any firearms? Do I gotta take you? I'm gonna take you off screen real quick. Do I own any firearms? Give me a second.
Yeah. No,
all right, I'm back. I'm back. You know what? Come to my channel, and then when you make it, bro, I don't want you to hit my chat unless it's something that like is advancing your fucking career.
All right, bro. So don't come in there with no bullshit. I get it.
I don't even want you to say, "Hey, what a wonderful time of day where you can learn to work and play." I don't want you to do none of that shit. I want you to hit my line every time you make an advancement in your fucking career.
Type your channel in,
that's my channel right there. Every time you make an advancement, I want you to hit my line. Come in my chat. Pause. Next, we head into the information booth, and Legoland has done something that I've never seen before done with a park map. The whole map is built with Legos. Go fucking figure. But not only do I get the information, but I get reminded of classic Call of Duty Warzone, minus the racism. My family didn't think that it was all that cool, but my mother once told me, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Which, by the way, is a terrible way to find out that you're adopted. Anyway, I don't want my wife or daughter adjacent to running trains, so we left and did the impossible. We found something with a bigger head than me. Continuing on, I had to shit on the other parents with my peak athletic ability. I had to show them that I am, in fact, him, and I have the heart of a lion. That is the reason why I am banned from the zoo. You might not like it, but this is what Sigma is. My friends, this next part was, unfortunately, very traumatic for me. I had a dream that I was on the back of a lion, and I was being chased by other animals while trying to save my daughter by being taken away from a giant bird. But then I realized I was just drunken on a carousel. Not gonna lie, that was kinda bad. We're gonna have to add 2 more hours to your music classes, okay, little one? Anyway, hey, look, it's our favorite troll, and he even dressed for pride. Hey, Snafu Snaps, hope everything's going well with you and your erectile dysfunction. Me and Miss Resto had to take turns on this roller coaster, so just like in bed, I let her ride it first, you know. In the meantime, we have Baldur's Gate at home, Baldur's Guild. And I appreciate this place because just like my family, multicolored, I appreciate them, but I'd rather not have them scattered all over my house. So thank you very much, Baldur's Guild, for having everything intact. You can even take your creations and make Trump happy by help building a mosaic wall. And hey, we ran into our friend Gary Baxter. Hey Gary, hope all is well. Walking around the gift shop, I see this Lego lad who looks like he has 2 minutes and 43 seconds to tug one out, but he cannot find that video that's gonna get him there. Moving on, we have a little fun in the gift shop playing the Elden Ring DLC. She's Merica because she's never known defeat, and I am obviously the god in this situation because they ignore me until they want something. But you guys know the rules. You break it, you buy it. And I break the law all the time, so suck this, IRS. This is for tax purposes only. And hey, we ran into our good friend, Gypsy Soul. Some of these Lego statues are really good, and they have really good features, like this one with a sensor that plays a sound when you get close to it.
Hi.
Oh, and this one with the Resto drip. Insert merch drop here. Let's go. And since I'm convinced that I was put on this earth to spread degeneracy, I'm teaching my daughter about high stakes gambling. She went to the duck hunting game to see if she can match numbers, kind of how the number of the US debt didn't match before and after a particular month in 2001, but I digress. Let's see the results. Oh no, just like the people who want to start red pill YouTube channels or every emo girl alive today, she didn't make the cut. So unfortunately, my daughter is forced to take a toy made by the factory that she's taken her 2-hour yearly break from. I have lost my daughter. Where art thou, child? Child, where art thou? Let's play a game of Where Art Thou, Childo. Also, they had a cool fireplace that reminded me of Germany. Also, quick reminder, if you don't like my jokes, don't worry. I know. I'm ugly on the outside and the inside. God made me with his eyes closed. What do you expect? Moving on. Just like that one time in Game of Thrones when they're leaving the kingdom for no apparent reason, we decide to go on to the next place. But at least before we go, we can see our good friend Nightish. Hey buddy, you sleeping well? Next is the Land of Ninjago, a show that I loved when I was a kid. We go to Ninja Training Center, which is ridiculous because I'm sure that she has ninja training built into her DNA on release. Don't need a patch for that one. But once we completed that, we got a bag full of things for me to step on and regret. And we move on to the beautiful part of the Ninjago area. I was pretty bummed that some of the rides were closed, but I still ended up getting a 5 kill streak and using a tactical airstrike. I wanted Korea and Japan to compete to see who can get the biggest heat wave, since Japan took first place in 1945. But here you can see me practicing for my next job after inevitably being a failed YouTuber. Just wish that I failed that last STD test. I posed for a picture with this mascot. Okay, wait a minute, guys. Wait a minute, okay? Imagine if there was really an airstrike, just for 1 minute. Just imagine there was really an airstrike. And you were in this costume and you had to run. You had to get the fuck out of there. That's the most inconvenient shit to be in of all time. You're just running and people like, let's go. And you think they're calling you because you're a Lego. You're like, let go. And you're like, yeah, motherfucker, I'm a Lego. God forbid he dies. And in the funeral, they're like, we are gathered here today hoping that he rests in peace. And then somebody in the back, which is probably me, can be like, he's resting in pieces. Get it? Because he's a Lego. I hope he blocked out the pain. Get it? Because it's a block and he's a Lego. And they're like, shut the fuck up. And as they're dragging me out, I'm like, if he would have survived, he would have need plastic surgery. Get it? Because Legos are made of plastic. Okay, I'm done, I swear to God. But if they made a movie about that, it'll probably be a blockbuster. Oh shit. Somebody arrest me. Moving on, I participate in high-stakes gambling myself, and just like robbing a socialist household, you come out with nothing. So let's go ahead and go to Lego City, and we found our good friend Jimbo. Corny ass motherfucker. But real shit, these places do have some magnificently built structures. The attention to detail is so good, you would think my wife built them with all the attention put into things that don't even fucking matter. And hey, we found our good friend Hornet. Make sure y'all sub up to Hornet. We took a small break and I paid homage to the Canadian national flag before leaving. And we went to the water part of the water park, bars. And I get to say a phrase that most YouTubers don't get to hear. I'm getting wet. But don't feel bad if that shoe fits. You're not useless. You can still be used as a good example of what not to be. But after that, my daughter drove around slower than a person in front of you when you're late for work. It's almost the end of the day, so we have to end it off with a bang. You know, just like some buildings in September. But let's real shit. I'm gonna stop the jokes. Real shit. I do enjoy the craftsmanship of these Lego buildings, the time of day, and the sleepless nights that these people put into making our experience great. So please enjoy all this without any dark humor or jokes. What? Wow. Come on, get down. Thank you, Legoland, for having me again. Thank you for watching. And I understand if my jokes were a little dark, but that's okay. My jokes are like clean water in the East. Not everybody gets it. Thank you for watching, guys. See you next time.